After sewing my top, I will now rub gum. After rubbing the gum, I will leave it for a while to dry. After drying it, I fold the edge gently, as you can see, gently fold it, very simple and smooth. Then I pick my rubber pipe. I cut the rubber pipe. Then I measure the rubber pipe for the left leg. This make it a couple of pair. I will then fix my rubber pipe to avoid being caught by water or force. This rubber pipe protects the leather. I fix my rubber pipe. Look at how it goes. I will then pick my floor. I will mark the floor. One and a half inch. It depends on the size. Some might reach 2 inch direct. But for this, I'm making size 44, so I make it 1.5 inch. To the other side, I mark 1.5 too, so that the toe will balance well. After marking it, I bow. I mark the back strap. And will then make the hole with my hammer punch. I bow the hole. I now place it on the other left leg to make it same and accurate. And punch the left leg. Mark where I tear with my cutter. Then bore the left leg, and I use my cutter. This is my cutter. You can see this is the big size of cutter. There is small size of cutter too. I use this one to tear the floor so I can fix the top. then fix my top. It's hard, so I use scissors to fix it into the hole. I drag it, fixing the last strap. After fixing the traps, this is my big size punch. This is the small size punch used at the back strap. Fix it, then I will carry my shoe laps. This is my shoe laps. I fix it on the slippers. I'm adjusting it to get the actual size I want to place. This is the fitting. I fix the left leg. Now I will rub gum to knock the slippers. Rub my gum. So rub on the left leg, and I allow it to dry for a moment. I'm trimming the edges of the straps so that my straps will lap well on the floor. So I trim it according to a shape that will balance on the floor. Trim the left leg too, because the length is too much. So I trim it to balance well on the floor. After letting it dry slowly, I will adjust the top on the shoe laps and now knock it on the floor. The gum has dried already. Knocking it. I'm adjusting toe mouth so as to lap on the foot. So I fix back my shoe laps. After knocking it, now the next stage is to scratch the inner knocking. I will now scratch the inner knocking just to make my gum hold. This helps the gum to hold very well. I have scratched the inner knocking. Now I will apply gum on the floor. Since we are getting to the final stage. I will now rub my gum on the floor. I will now rub on the left leg. After rubbing on the left leg, I now bring up my sole. This is my sole. Rubbing on the sole. After letting it dry, I will now place the floor on the sole. Placing my right leg, pressing it gently to make it hold. Placing my left leg, and I will now take my hammer, pick up my hammer to hit it up, hitting it gently, not too hard. Now take my knife, cutting the edges, the unwanted edges, to make my smoothing easier. Cutting it, a very sharp knife, removing the unwanted edges. I cut off the right leg, cutting off the left leg. After cutting off the unwanted edges, my slippers is now ready for smoothing or filing. I now go to my machine and file the slippers